the students were evacuated and classes were canceled. All sweeps will be completed before the start of school tomorrow, and all the classes will run on a regular schedule.
Georgetown police arrested 2 students at Eastview High School after finding a handgun in the men's locker room. School district officials tell us coaches asked the athletes to leave the locker room to go to practice Tuesday morning. One student stayed behind to get care from the training staff. When the trainer returned to check on that student, he found 6 students stayed back in the locker room and 1 had a handgun. District officials say they have reports the students were passing the gun around and posing for pictures. The district says it is not sure if the gun was loaded, but there was a clip. Police are questioning other students.
Rain is on the way. Later this week, we'll time it for you, but first take a look at how warm it got today. With lots of sunshine, we easily hit 84 at Camp Mabry, 85 at Austin Bergstrom International. Here's what we're tracking. Still lots of sun, but there is rain on the way. Possibility of strong or severe storms, but the big question is, will they clear out in time for Halloween night? We'll talk about that.
See you in a bit now. Thank you. The capital murder trial for Rashad Owens will begin in less than a week. He, of course, is the man accused of intentionally driving his car into a crowd at last year's South by Southwest Festival. 4 people died. A jury was seated for the trial yesterday. Mason Andrus was injured during the crash, and she will be in the courtroom Monday morning as the trial begins.
I don't know what I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I'm gonna be angry or sad. I don't know.
Mason had to take off the first semester of college to recover. You can see the full interview as she talks about her road to recovery Sunday night at 10 on KVU News Nightbeat.
Austin broke yet another record. New numbers show the median home price increased to $258,000. That's up nearly 33% in the last 5 years. And now the Austin Board of Realtors is encouraging voters to pass 2 state propositions that they say will increase affordability.
This one.
Tonight's Ashley Goodell is live in our newsroom to explain. Ashley?
Get this one.
Terry, having to pay less on your tax bill is a cause most homeowners can support, but it's who will be impacted and what it would limit that's causing some concern. Finding a home in Austin is no easy task. The supply is limited, so the prices are high. And it's even harder if you're like Charles Willett and have a picky bride.
We were getting married and I refused to move north or south and told him to find something central.
Charles found the fairly new development Crestview off North Lamar.
We just happened to be driving here and we were actually the second people to move into this neighborhood.
The houses in this neighborhood start at $300,000.
Yeah, what is James doing?
And more and more means moving farther away from the central city. There's no doubt about that.
Bill Morris is an Austin Board of Realtors director. ABOR released sales data for September, finding the capital city broke another record.
Sales were up in September 7% over the same month last year with a new high median price of $258,000.
What are you doing looking at him?
It's just one record after another.
To make things more affordable, ABOR is encouraging voters to support State Proposition 1, increasing the homestead exemption by $10,000, saving the average Texan about $130 a year.
Prop 1, we think, is possibly the biggest financial benefit to homeowners all at once in the history of the state.
But the exemption only applies to one taxing entity, public schools. It also blocks the state from ever creating a tax on real estate transactions, a point some say is a plus for realtors because if created, the tax would be added to closing costs, making it more expensive for you to buy or sell a home.
ABOR also supports Prop 7. It will use a portion of sales and motor vehicle taxes to pay for road improvements. ABOR says paying for roads this way instead of with property taxes or bonds will also help homeowners. You'll have your say November 3rd. That's Election Day. Live in the newsroom, Ashley Goodell, KVU News.
Get the legs. Come
I hope a lot of people weigh in, Ashley. Thank you.
Let me get the
Tonight,
legs.
a sign of healing in Bastrop County after the devastating Hidden Pines fire. Governor Greg Abbott tweeted out this photo at a fundraiser tonight for the Bastrop long-term recovery team. The fire burned for nearly 2 weeks, scorching more than 4,500 acres, and more than 60 homes and structures were destroyed.
Okay, can't get to a store to get your Bluebell? Tonight, the new way can be delivered right to your door.
And the controversy continues in the South by Southwest interactive cancellation. The other media companies threatening to leave.
Plus, the app being developed to try to stop night terrors in their tracks. That's on tonight's Tech Tuesday.
Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a
Look
great
at you.
deal on a 2015
Look at that.
Honda
All
Accord.
pretty,
The Accord is
pretty
the best-selling
drumstick.
midsize car
Pretty
in America,
drumstick.
which makes sense because it's also the best value. And the Accord is loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Accord during the Honda for You sales event.
Pretty drumstick, Festus. Look at that.
Right now, buy great looking furniture at low
Okay.
sale prices at the